Yeah, I live about 40 minutes away from the field house.
What's it like to support a team that's never won a championship?
It sucks.
Damn, love. Why you ask an obvious ass
Wrestling.
question?
Look, what's it like to support a has-been franchise that nobody cares? What's that like, Luke? What's that like?
Don't let him
You know?
with the mic.
It'll be different if I supported the Bulls, right? Because then you can say it has been, and that's all. But the Lakers are has-beens, but they are the record holders for the most championships.
Yeah, that's history.
Russell,
that's history.
Everyone likes to pretend we're not there, but we're like Bill Russell. It's like we own it.
That's
can't tell the story
all,
of the
that's
NBA
all
without
history. Look, that's
without
all
the
history.
Lakers.
That's all.
You can't let it.
I can tell the history of the NBA without the Lakers past the last 20 years. Nobody cares. Maybe if you're lucky.
You could have said the same thing about the Nuggets last year.
What's that?
So what's funny about that is you could have said the same thing about the. Loke could have had the same question for a Nuggets fan last year.
Yeah. That's the thing. To me, right now,
that's true.
The Nuggets are a much more relevant team, and so are the Pacers than the Lakers. Like, it's just like that's the way it is right now. Until they do something that's relevant,
like win a championship.
No, like
that they did
like
3 years ago.
No, like just be relevant this year. Just be. You've got what people would argue is the greatest player of all time. Granted, he's 40, but you also got Anthony Davis, who's doing absolutely nothing.
Also known as street clothes. Hold on. People call him street clothes for a reason.
Stop it. He's better than all time Shaquille O'Neal at the Magic.
That's some funny. That is funny.
He's better than what?
NBA 2K has Anthony Davis at a higher rating than Shaq on Magic.
Oh my God!
They got him rated. They got him rated higher than KG on the Celtics.
No.
Hold up, man. I just want to ask Luke this question real quick.
Wow.
Luke, you think? Luke,
I'm listening.
Do you think that? Well, everyone was talking, so I wasn't sure if you could hear me or not. But do you think that current Anthony Davis is better than prime Celtics KG?
There's Luke, okay. You answer that quickly, Luke.
This is gonna sound horrible. Probably. Anthony Davis has never once in his life been better than KG.
That's not horrible. That's fact. That's a fact. That's not horrible.
So
that's
don't give
a fact.
Me period. Don't give me nothing. Like maybe when KG was a rookie, maybe KG's first 3 years in Minnesota, but after that, forget it. AD has no chance.
And that's why I clown on the Lakers. It's because you got LeBron. LeBron's great, but dude, he's so old, and it's magnificent that he's able to be as good as he is as at his age. But dude, at some point, Anthony Davis is what, like 32? At some point, he's got to be like, "Yo, hand me the keys. I got this." At some point.
No.
He's got to.
You know what? Listen, at the age of 32, as a sports player, whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's whatever, you've passed the age of like 40 in real life, right? So imagine someone that hasn't moved out of his mom's basement at the age of 40, and you are still like, at some point, no, dude. Listen, not everyone was born to be a number one.
But the thing is, he was a number one in New Orleans. He's done it. He was though.
Yes, he was. But the reason why I'm saying some people are not born to be number one. When you're born to be, dude, Drew Holiday was number one at some point. All right. When you're born to be number one, you being number one actually translates to wins and success for your team. Sure. You with me?
Yeah,
like
but
Giannis was born to be number one. This guy was never born to be a number one. He will never lead a team to the conference finals. Forget the NBA finals. Forget the championships. He's just not in him. And that's okay.
Look, I'm telling you, nobody can be like, if that's your definition of number one, literally nobody. There's like maybe 3 players in maybe like 5 in history that can be number one, because you can't. Especially for Anthony Davis in New Orleans. He had no. I mean, they tried to get Cousins. They tried to do that, and that failed miserably because Cousins was Cousins, and he wasn't doing his thing. But like, he had no help, and I equate. And here's the thing. Let me clarify this statement, because I'm not comparing these two players at all by any stretch of the imagination, but I equate the situation to what LeBron had his first stint in Cleveland. I equate that situation to where now Anthony Davis is nowhere near LeBron in his prime. Not even close. Not even close.
No.
Yeah.
Because Anthony Davis has never led his team to a conference championship.
That's
game. I'm not even
fair.
talking about. Hold on, let me finish. I'm not even talking about winning the conference champion. I'm talking about getting to the championship, the conference games. That's why I'm saying being number one is not that high a bar to clear. There's at least like 30 or 40 number ones that have existed in NBA history. Anthony Davis clearly 2, maybe even a 3 because of his health issues. What up, Mike?
Hello.
Listen. That's all valid, bloke. I'm just saying, as talented as he is, he should be the number one. That's all I'm saying.
And I think Loke is telling you an honest truth is that he's just not as talented as you're saying he is.
But
he's not.
But the thing is, he is, though, because you see, whenever, like, there's random spurts, and I don't keep up with the Lakers because I don't care about the Lakers, but every now and then, especially last season, you would see it where it's like, oh, Anthony Davis is out for, like, 10 games. Then he comes back and he has a stretch where he averages, like, 40 and 15.
You know who else did crazy like that? Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, but Jeremy Lin did it for a week.
No,
it was about 6 months. Come on, settle down.
It was about a week.
4 to 5 months.
It was about a week.
He was hot for a couple of months.
He was hot for about a week.
Oh my god! And then they say I exaggerate.
But my point is Anthony Davis is Jeremy Lin every year.
Okay, sure. But the thing is,
that's fair.
Well, what do you do with that? Somebody that's unreliable that gets you a little bit of notoriety, but never gets you where you want to go. He isn't that guy.
That's not a number one, dude.
I think that's just what that signifies. Is he's a good for that time when it hits for the year, but he's not like I don't want to hand him the keys to my franchise, and that's what they're telling me.
Oh well, yeah, but at some point, he's got to at least fake it. Whether he succeeds or not, he's got
do it.
Obviously.
You sound like a Laker fan. It sounds like you're the Laker fan, and I'm the Laker hater. What's even happening here?
I'm frustrated with the Lakers. Is my thing, because here's the thing. Because, dude, LeBron could have stayed in Cleveland, and he would have had a way better, like an astronomically better team than the Lakers. But instead, and God bless him, he wanted to be in LA and for the end of his career. Whatever. That's God bless. If that's what you want to do, then fine. But yeah, sure. But like, you get LeBron, you win your championship, which half your fan base doesn't even acknowledge exists. Which is just kind of silly, and then now you're just like, hey LeBron, we know you're like 50 years old, but we need you to carry us to the playoffs every single year, And if you don't, then we're screwed.
Listen, now you made it easy for me. Now I can shit on LeBron. All right, LeBron is the one who orchestrated the arrival, right, of this paraplegic giraffe. That's what happened. We were supposed to try and get someone else. We're supposed to.
Who are
try
you
and
supposed
get
to? Who?
freaking
You're always supposed to try and
Chris
get somebody.
Paul.
You're always supposed
Whatever,
to.
dude.
That's the thing about Lakers
Whatever.
fans.
All I'm saying, no, Matt, stick to the point, right? You brought up poor old LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron's not poor. The motherfucker is.
I didn't say it
old,
was poor.
but we're
I
not
said he was
feeling
old.
sorry for him. We're not feeling sorry for him because he put himself in this position
Here's the
quite
thing.
literally, not just by signing for the Lakers, but for pulling for this injury-ridden mess that is Anthony Davis.
Who were you supposed to get, Loke? Who were
Bro,
you supposed to get?
At this point, maybe if we had Jeremy Lin, we would have had a better chance. I don't know.
That's
right?
the
Anyone
thing.
with
You weren't supposed
maybe
to
you,
get anybody.
Matt,
You
we
weren't
should have gotten
supposed-
Matt likes games
No,
to play
you
for the Lakers.
shouldn't
At least
have.
you would show up. At least you would have showed up. All right.
I'd blow my knees out in the first 5 minutes of a game. Nobody
And you
wants
would
to
have
see
the
that.
same value as Anthony Davis after blowing his knees out. Bro,
Oh, jeez.
you cannot sell me on Anthony Davis. I'm a real Laker fan, dude. I have seen it happen 4 years in a row. I've seen it happen. I've been full of hope.
Well, I'm not trying to sell you on Anthony Davis. Let
and gold.
me make it clear.
This
I'm not trying to sell you
goes
on Anthony
30
Davis.
and 10, right? For like 10 games or 15 games, and everyone's talking about
Whoa.
MVP.
Whoa.
Motherfucker has some ice cream,
Whoa.
and then
Whoa.
somehow it affects his Achilles, and he's out
Whoa.
for 6 months.
Whoa.
Come on.
Whoa. Whoa.
What?
Whoa. I'm not trying to sell you on Anthony Davis. At this point, he is what he is. It's just stupid.
Yes.
It's just stupid that he is that. It's really dumb to me that he is that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to sell you on him.
Okay.
Vincent Vega says Loke sounds like he just lost a round of Football Manager. He's very passionate right now. And we're here to react to a game show, and Luke is just very impassioned. He's just a very impassioned Lakers fan, and he is very
Uso,
upset.
how you doing, bro? How you doing, Uso?
Good. How you guys doing?
How's it going, buddy?
Awesome.
Hello.
Oh my goodness! 7 minutes, guys.
Watching it on the Xbox channel or the
Yes.
IGN? Okay,
I'm not watching IGN. Xbox.
Guess where I'm watching it? Guess where I'm watching it?
Wherever it's gonna be out of sync.
IGN, motherfucker. That's where I'm watching
Exactly. That's what I said.
Pause it, guys. Pause it.
That's what I
It
said.
froze. Pause it,
I haven't seen that part yet. I didn't see that part yet.
guys. It's really blurry on IGN for some reason.
IGN for the
Guys,
win.
why is there the PlayStation logo after the Xbox show?
He's just watching the PlayStation showcase on IGN.
Oh my goodness. All right.
I just got
All
back.
right.
Where are we watching the show? I mean, the
Xbox channel.
Okay.
Mike.
All right.
My
Well,
mic
I'll
is
just stay
up.
here and watch the comments then.
Oh
I
man,
finally got it.
I know. I
Matt,
saw.
I'll stay in your
that's awesome, Vinny.
I freaked out when it was in stock at B&H. I was like, no way.
I
What
can
did you
imagine.
get?
You got a 4090.
You got a Guppa?
Oh
Guppa?
wow,
A gubba.
A Gupoo?
that's really something.
A Gubba Turks.
Oh, Vinny, I was in the middle. I was late to this because I was in the middle of building my computer.
No.
Yeah, and I need to ask once this is over. I'm probably not gonna do a video tomorrow. I'm probably gonna have that out Saturday. But once this is over, I'm gonna go right back to doing that.
Hey, you guys, shut the fuck up for a moment.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. I
What?
don't care.
What?
Jesus Christ.
I'm about to say, watch out, Ham. Watch out.
This is a ham show. This is a ham
Ham's
show.
on the
You do what ham says.
Hands on
no,
this potato,
I
Mike.
was actually saying that I'll be right back here in like 5 minutes, like right before.
Okay.
All right.
I'll see you guys in a bit.
Mhm.
Give me the box.
And he's out.
Vincent Vegas says, how much are 4090s now, Vinny? How much are they?
7,000.
Mine was like
was Hannah just left?
1849.
Jeez. It's pricey.
That's before
1800.
taxes. After taxes, it was like $2,000.
Yeah.
It's pricey.
Damn. For graphics.
Yes, for the ultimate graphics.
Graphic.
Magwafix? Like Alex says, Magwafix? God damn.
Somebody told me like, oh, you should have waited for the 5090. I'm like, that would be like 5 more years if we go by.
You should have waited, Vinny.
That's
Should have waited for
wild.
the 7090.
That's what I would. That's what I would have done.
1000
Yeah, why
edition.
not just wait a decade? Just keep waiting.
Yeah.
Just keep waiting.
Sensei, hello.
Sensei.
Sunny Slim, I appreciate you stopping by.
Yo, what's up, man?
Dog Melina.
4 minutes.
Oh, shit. Shiv, you excited? First person Indiana Jones? Banjo-Kazooie?
Yeah, so excited.
Let's go.
I don't really care about the Indiana Jones game.
I don't know.
I'm here for Hellblade and Avowed, and if there's a 5th surprise game.
I'm interested to see what the 5th game would be.
Right.
I think it's
My pie in the sky
rumor,
is. Wait, what's the rumor? Tell me.
the Kiln game from Double Fine.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, I saw that, and then there's. I think. Wait, you were gonna say your pie in the sky? What's that?
I mean, it's literally there's 0% chance of it happening. But if I was dreaming and I was watching this, it would be Halo Infinite 2 campaign separated from multiplayer.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Hey, Chief is back.
I mean, hey,
It's
that's
not
what
gonna
dreams
happen
are
at
made
all.
of.
Yep, exactly.
Now there we go.
I
I'll start reinstalling Halo right now.
That's the shame that you uninstalled that, Luke. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, that's
Um,
kind of messed
I
up.
played the campaign
I would-
twice. I'm good.
I played the
multiplayer,
campaign.
Luke. Multiplayer.
The multiplayer is
Oh, fuck
fantastic. No,
It
the
is.
Firefighter's
It's
so good.
amazing.
It's so good.
Um,
Anyway, so good. I'm on a 30-week streak right now with the Ultimate Challenge.
Damn.
Wait,
Yeah, you're nuts.
you are you playing every day for 30 weeks?
No, I'm getting the weekly Ultimate Challenge. So I'm getting 11 challenges.
Fuck.
So I've gotten, 300 something challenges? I can't do that mental math right now. Let's see.
I'm hoping we see Clockwork. Again, that's the thing.
340 challenges over 30 weeks.
God damn.
These challenges
Yeah,
are
some
hard.
of that games will come
They
out
sound
this
No.
year.
Well, some are difficult. You can swap them out. There's some.
Yeah,
are
Sonny, you
easy.
said 330, but I got 10 this week already, so 340.
Sunny
Sorry.
Slim said he stopped playing Metal Gear 2 for this. A man or woman after my own heart. A
smart,
they, them
smart guy.
after
smart
my own
guy.
heart.
Smart guy.
Sunny Slim, you're the man or the woman. I don't know.
It's Steven. Yeah, it's
Sonny's a
The-
guy, dude.
the-
Sonny.
The good.
Try not to get canceled. I'm trying not to get canceled.
I'm letting you know that that's Steven. He's my friend.
Right. Slim, Sunny Slim, put in your ad so I can follow you on Twitter. I love Metal Gear people.
The good,
Like,
the
I
good
don't
news
know
about
what
that,
mode
Luke, is that this will be about as
What?
long as a cutscene from Metal Gear Solid 2.
Shut-
So
Shut the fuck up. Shut the
it
fuck
should be fine.
This
He should
guy.
be fine. He'll be
Does
fine.
everybody have their controllers? We're about to play Metal Gear.
Oh yeah, of course.
Ah, that's messed up. That is messed up. It's cool. It's cool. Greatness has lots of haters. It's fine.
It sure
So,
does. It sure
My
does.
my pie in the sky is even more far fetched than Chivalry's.
And Halo Infinite 2?
My pie, yeah, it's more far fetched than that. My pie in the sky is that they're gonna port Tenchu or one of the Tenchu
Oh,
games
well, yeah.
straight
Okay.
into Game Pass.
All right, yeah, that's
That's-
insane.
definitely not going to happen. But if it does happen, Xbox for the win.
But
One
if
day.
the super impossible thing happens, I'll finally give Xbox a W.
I'll finally give
what
Xbox
happens?
some credit. Don't worry about it.
Finally.
Don't worry about it. Premiere will begin shortly.
Yeah, I jumped over to the Xbox One. I had
You
the
guys on YouTube, Twitch?
Yeah,
Where are you watching now?
YouTube.
YouTube,
YouTube.
on the Xbox channel.
Same.
We bleed red.
I'll
Damn.
refresh.
Ham? Okay, that's not him. I just assumed that he actually came good. He didn't.
Dang, what is this? Did it start for you guys yet?
No.
Nope, not yet.
Nope.
No. It says premiere will begin
shortly.
shortly.
The chat for the
Oh, there we go.
YouTube videos on
Oh.
it's wild. I don't have anything starting.
The time is up.
Refreshing.
Okay, there we go.
How many seconds is on y'all's clock?
33.
36.
10 seconds.
Bullshit. That Texas time zone, they're in the future.
Alright, let's go.
I love that. I'm at 14.
Yeah, same. What?
I'm at 3.
6, 5,
10,
Bullshit.
What the
9,
fuck?
8.
2, 1.
I'll just refresh.
Press live or something.
Yeah, I'm at 0 when I refreshed, so. Oh, we're starting with the trailer.
18 plus. No.
Let's go.
Indiana
No.
Jones.
I'm on my wife's account on accident.
I
Oh,
saw
look at
that.
these graphics. Holy shit.
This looks real. This is Hellblade, right?
This is that this is that other Ninja Theory game. What's it called?
Yeah.
Called Developer
Project
Direct.
Mara.
Yeah, this is Project Mara. Oh damn.
Coming to Xbox and PlayStation. Be honest, guys.
Chef.
Coming to PSVR too. Exclusive.
Hey, someone in the chat saying the stream is louder than the voices.
Let me fix that.
Please do.
Thank you for letting me
You're
know.
not here for the
When I
stream,
turned the
though.
video on, it
You're
like
here
blew
for
my
that.
ears out. I had to go into my settings and turn it like all the way down.
Jeez.
Let me fix that for you guys. Should be good now.
Matt's killing people on his YouTube.
Let me know in the chat. Should be good now though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's
Imagine
it's
Crackdown
starting.
4. No one gives a fuck with no Crackdown
Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
4. Avowed first. Let's go.
Let's
Nice.
go.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. I'm so proud
they're
to
starting
share
off
with
with
you
a
our
banger.
upcoming fantasy action RPG,
Oh, yeah.
Avowed. Avowed is an adventure into the heart of the living lands, a frontier at the edge of the known world, where you must put a stop to a mysterious spiritual plague and discover
Wow,
a
look
secret
at that.
at the heart of the living lands. At Obsidian, we love creating worlds with deep themes, dynamic gameplay, and thoughtful reactivity. And Avowed is no different.
Honestly, super excited for this game.
We set out to
I mean, I'm not
create
into
a
like
global
RPGs and
fantasy
whatnot like you
to
guys
give
are,
players
but I'm
a
actually
world and
super
experience
excited
like
for
no
this.
other.
It's my
It's
most
colorful,
anticipated
it's
game this year.
vibrant, it's strange.
I think it's
one of the most
number
incredible
3 or
settings
4
in
for
the
me.
world of Aora.
But still, yeah, it's up there.
There's going to be a lot of great secrets to discover, one of which has a really personal connection to you as the player character, and you're going to have a great time getting to know those secrets and leaving your mark on the world. And when it comes to encounters, our combat brings the best of the moment-to-moment fun that comes with action-oriented gameplay
Why is mine in
and the
Arabic
depth and breadth of choice that you
captions?
get.
I just
with an
changed mine to
RPG.
English, yeah.
Here to talk more about Avowed's combat is Gabriel Paramo, gameplay director.
Here at Obsidian, our team's overarching goal is to empower you with choice. So we developed a flexible combat system that allows you to quickly swap from spellcasting and sharpshooting to melee combat. We want to give you the freedom to mix and match your loadout to fit the way you want to play from moment to moment, uninterrupted. For all battles, you can combine a variety of weapons, attacks, and abilities for tactical advantages against a wide range of enemy types. It's not just hacking and slashing. You're making real-time decisions about when to use your abilities, powerful melee attacks, blocks, parries, and special attacks. If you choose to approach combat with a one-handed wand, it feels quick and snappy when dealing damage to enemies at mid-range. Using the Tanglefoot ability, you can stop enemies in their tracks, giving you the opportunity to focus on weaker or tougher combatants in an intentional and controlled manner. It's important to pay attention to the types of enemies you're dealing
companions
with.
confirmed.
Some units are extremely defensive, some
Right.
are brutally difficult, and others you must make sure you prioritize,
Wow,
or
this
their
looks
healing
so good.
capabilities will put you in a tough spot. To help with the different encounters you will face, we provide customizable loadouts that can be quickly switched during combat. That means you can play however you want. Equip a sword and
Nice.
shield and charge into
Bow
battle.
and arrow, let's
Dual wield
go.
pistols and control the encounter mid-range. Or even dual wield wands to
Ooh.
feel like a
Ooh.
gunslinging mage.
You can dual wield.
You could use your enchanted wand to freeze
Wow,
enemies,
even Halo
and
couldn't.
then use your offhand weapons.
I don't know what the fuck.
We've worked hard to keep you constantly engaged as
A
battles
one
Oh
with
my
a
goodness.
sword.
balance between pressure
Yo!
and manageability during combat.
This looks
Players
sick.
will
Guys
have
are
ample
messing
choices
around.
for how to build and progress their envoy
Oh,
in the
that's
world
hot.
of the Living Lands as they get to know the game and the story and explore the many diverse regions. Some quests in Avowed will have you make difficult decisions with profound consequences, like this side quest you may encounter in Shatterscarp, the third region you'll explore on your journey through the Living Lands. As you're exploring, you come across the bodies of these fallen soldiers, and as you explore the
This
remains
shit's gonna
of the
stress me
battle,
out.
it's up to you to determine who, if anyone, is at
What
fault.
engine are they using? This looks really good.
This is Unreal,
Yeah,
I
it's-
think.
it's
Manu, Kiri,
Pretty clean.
Naoki,
I think this is Unreal 4.
training under Captain Ruiki, trying to keep Thirdborn safe.
In other words, you're a gang of vigilantes. Not that I'm one to judge.
Here, take my badge. Take everyone's. Our families deserve to know we fought and died for them.
Making the right choice isn't always what it seems. We embrace moral nuance and gray areas, trusting players to make tough decisions in complicated situations.
My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those
Damn, that
miserable
looks
Zords.
nice.
I was so surprised, and it was so
Hey,
dark.
NPC
I
black
just got separated from everyone
haircut.
else. Look, I can't face
You
those
got that
monsters
Miles
alone,
Morales
but I
cut.
have to know if anyone else made it.
Oh, that
Of
Eddie
course he
Gordo
did.
cut.
Sergeant Asuda
That
never
Wakanda
has a
cut.
right to keep himself.
That we gotta put this cut on every black person cut.
Captain Ruiz
Yeah, he's got the
that I was
black person in
paranoid,
video
that
games
I was a
cut.
dumb baby.
God
I heard it
damn.
all often and loudly.
Black person number
If you
one
found
of our
Sergeant
game.
Usui, why is he not here with you? What happened?
At the end of the quest, you have a choice.
Yeah.
When you confront
Voice is
Private
very
Mackey,
familiar,
if you
though.
believe the story he's told you, you
Miles
can hand over
Morales,
the
the same
badges
guy.
and let him go back home.
You're right.
Not sure about
Real
that.
battle isn't something you can prepare for. Is
It's
it?
I'm gonna do my
Genki.
own thing.
It's not my fault. No, they should have never have camped in the
That was
cave.
Genki's voice.
I'll take the badges. I'm going back to Thirdborn.
But if you confront him, if you believe that he fled the site of the battle as an act of cowardice, then he might challenge you to a fight to reclaim his honor. Either way, when you return to town, you'll see the consequences of your actions and the choices you made during this quest. Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build. Art director Matt Hansen and the team have worked to create a unique, colorful, and dynamic visual style.
From the outset, we knew that we wanted Avowed setting to feel rich, weird, and wonderful. We found inspiration in a wide swath
No, that's a
of
mustache.
real-world cultures, helping us create a unique RPG experience. By contrasting the vibrant,
Yeah, I think the aesthetics
with
are
the
actually
dull,
something that's really
or
pulled me
urban
in.
spaces with
It
sickly
made me
ones,
interested.
we can
Pops.
better deliver complex
It's really pretty.
emotional
The
experiences
Fantasy
for our
plus
players.
realism.
The Living Lands is a continent of
Skyrim,
untamed
honestly.
valleys with widely
Better looking
varied
Skyrim.
biomes, from luxuriant forests to volcanic
Oh,
wastes.
look at that. That's
and
nice.
each of those regions itself is a conflux of storied landscapes. All of the regions have a lot of
Okay,
special things
that reminded me of
associated with
Elden
them,
Ring.
but I have a deep
For 2
place in my
seconds.
heart for Shatterscarp. As you're wandering the wastes of Shatterscarp, you might notice off in the distance a vibrant jewel of color. by transitioning from destitute, muted tones of a wasteland of sand and marching in towards a beautiful oasis. There's the opportunity there for life, for adventure, and even a little danger.
We hope you've enjoyed this look at Avowed. We're thrilled to share more about the game in the coming months, and we can't wait for you to explore the Living Lands when Avowed launches this fall.
That's it.
This game looks like it can come out soon.
I was right, Ham.
This fall. Looks good.
The
I'm
argument
excited.
for this game is going to be either it's 30 or 60.
So
I
Hellblade
think
2 is
this, I
coming
think
earlier
this will be
than-
60.
It
Yeah,
better
this will
be.
60.
I think that'll be 60.
When did they say this is coming?
Fall.
Fall. So like probably the
okay.
9th or the 10th.
That's pretty.
2024.
October, November. But so that probably means Hellblade 2 is closer.
I think Hellblade 2 is very close.
Like man.
Yeah.
PS5
I don't know. It
blows.
might be even sooner.
I think it's sooner
Whose
than May.
PS5 blows?
Indiana Jones for July, you guys
He's
think?
a loyal
I
watcher
think
of this
Indiana
channel.
Jones early. I think
He
that's
sounds
late
loyal.
spring, early summer.
He is. He's a good man, Logan.
Here we go.
Watch your mouth.
I'm so excited
Oh,
for
here we
this.
go. Hellblade 2.
Hi, I'm Don Matthews.
I'm so
studio
tired
head
of
here
seeing
at
this
Senua
game.
Senua
in Cambridge, UK.
taking a 10
We're now in the
sun.
final months of development on Senua Saga Hellblade 2, and the team is working hard to bring you an unforgettable journey into Senua's unique world and her battle for survival, where we have once again combined high fidelity and immersive
Months.
presentation with a shorter,
It might-
narrative-led
it might be
experience
May.
that focuses on the things that we really care about, and that we hope you care about too.
You see how slowly you are. Do you see how the pitiless world stamps you down?
I'm so
Senua is
excited.
back with a new quest. She wants to stop the Vikings who raided her village right at their source, in Iceland. But not just her quest has changed. Senua herself has grown since the first Hellblade. She's made peace with her past and is no longer in such fear of her visions and voices. While the Furies are still her constant companions, she encounters new people along the way, some of which will value her unique perspective, and others who will reject it.
Little by little, this settlement became
That's
my
cool.
tribe.
We're gonna have some real characters in this one.
In the game, Senua
not all in your
arrives
mind.
the 10th
Yeah, like a
century
real setting with real
trail of
characters. That's actually
Vikings who have been
interesting.
enslaving her people. In the story, we're trying to be as faithful to history as we can up to a point, establishing a solid framework and then building more surreal elements on top. Senua will face up to giants who have plunged the land into chaos, and which in turn has seen the rise of the Droiga, a violent threat that has swept through the settlements that she'll discover. Senua will make new enemies and also new allies who will come to see her unique perspective as a beacon of hope.
Oh, this game copies
And
The Last of
she'll
Us.
discover along with us how this
Chill.
viewpoint can
Tells
have
a
its
story.
advantages.
Last of Us was
That's
the
a
first
video
game to tell a
game.
story.
That's a clicker.
I won't be satisfied until I see a
Senua is a
man
Celtic
get his
warrior who
brains
experiences
like
psychosis,
hammered.
seeing
by
things that other
Golden.
people don't, hearing voices, and having unique beliefs about the world around her. To bring Senua's perspective of the world to life in a truthful way, we have once again worked closely with Professor Paul Fletcher at the University of Cambridge, as well as people with lived experience of psychosis.
What does that mean? It's terrifying.
Players will find themselves traversing beautiful and hostile environments, seeking answers from patterns and signs that Senua sees in her own unique way, and battling through encounters with enemies that will push Senua to her limits.
Those are blue eyes. Jeez.
On Saga, we've taken everything to the next level. With a new motion capture space, a bigger stage
It looks
screen,
great.
stunts crew,
Holy
and a new
shit.
cast.
Jesus
Spent a lot of time
Christ.
planning the motion capture shoots, thinking of what events would be good to bring into this fight. Like, how can we make this fight feel different from the previous fight? We have all new combat for the sequel.
That's good. I feel like the one bad thing about the first game was it was so samey. with the like combat.
The gameplay,
It
yeah.
does feel very different from the first game, but it's.
I mean, it was
very
fun,
brutal
but
and you're
that's probably my
very
only
invested in it. Senua
negative.
isn't a superhero. She's fighting for survival.
Come on, Road
and
Pony
we want the player
Simulator in
to
the
feel
chat.
her struggle in every step of her journey. We want the player to always feel like they just scraped through, just survived it.
Mel knows
She's not
Senua
Spider-Man?
better than anyone, better than I do. Her instincts are amazing, and she really doesn't need much help from me. On stage, our main focus is storytelling. So I get to watch the actors and see all the beautiful expressions on their faces, and then I have to wait a little while, and then I get to see that all again in-game, in costume, on location, everything. It's a great experience, a great process.
Every discipline in the studio
God, that
is
looks
unified
good.
in achieving a deep level
Jesus.
of immersion to help suspend your disbelief and pull you into Senua's story. We were lucky enough to do a few reference gathering trips in Iceland. You have to be there. The sense of scale, everything is incredible.
Let's be
And
60
you see a
FPS on
scene
console.
Or you see a small section of the game and you're like, yeah, that works, that's amazing.
I don't know. This looks too good to be 60.
Senua experiences
Look at our
reality
performance
differently,
and quality
a
mode.
part of this manifests in the voices she hears. These voices come to life through binaural audio, which provides a good representation of this type of auditory hallucinations. As we focus in immersion, binaural audio is perfect for this because through headphones, you surround yourself in a three-dimensional space. In the first game, we only applied to the voices that Senua listens in her head. In this game, through a spatial audio technology and some extra little things within the game, there is music that is binaural. Every single sound has the potential to be binaural, so everything is spatialized around you, and it's a very beautiful experience. Music is a strange language in the sense that it speaks to our emotions fast and deep. It's not only about quality, it's about personality. So when you listen to Hellblade, you know it's Hellblade. On the music, we are working with Heilung, which for me is a personal privilege because I really admire them. We feel their craft, their depth, their meaning in the music. It really connects with our game and elevates it to something really special. We are also working with a heavy metal singer, throat singers, and our very own Furies. They sing so beautiful, and we add that binaural touch of music. So this all creates a very immersive and a very special and unique experience.
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech. And that's our aim in Senua Saga.
That's so cool how they
Hellblade
walk in
2 is
circles
to
and
not
talk like
only
that.
see where
Yeah,
Senua
it's
goes
really, really
next,
awesome.
but to deliver something really meaningful for our players.
My hope is that they will really connect to Senua as a character, and even if they can't really relate to what she's going through, maybe they know someone that relates to that character and they can then understand that person better.
Well, I don't want to sound cheesy, but in a way I'm Senua, right? She exists and doesn't. It exists through all of our work, through every ninja. So we all are Senua, and we are creating this character that grows and grows and grows and grows and keep growing and keep changing. So that makes it real.
I'm so proud of the love, care, and passion our team here at Ninja Theory are putting into Senua Saga Hellblade 2. Our hope is to not only create a game that is
they
great
call
to
it
play,
every
but to
ninja.
craft an
I love
experience
that.
that leaves
That's
you thinking
hilarious.
and feeling. From our combat gameplay through to our action set pieces, from our cinematic scenes to our puzzle solving, everything is
Oh,
crafted
shit.
in service of Senua's journey. A journey that you can embark on May 21st.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
May 21st.
May
All right, let's go.
21st.
Huh?
Nice.
May is right.
The rebel
Finally
is
something.
right.
That might be my most anticipated game now. Like
That game
just
looks
got me
really
so
good.
excited. Looks great. The spatial audio is super cool.
Oh yeah.
Like that was just such a experience
Oh.
with the first game, and I just know that they're gonna.
The surprise.
Am I like 1 minute behind, 1 second behind you?
Enix.
Oxide, right?
No, this is
Oh, shit,
Square
what's this?
Enix.
What is this? Some weeb stuff.
Oh,
Wow.
Tony's excited.
Wow.
They're like panicking.
You son of a bitch.
That's wild.
They said here's a fifth game.
I feel like maybe we'll have a sixth game then. They just moved the pieces over.
Yeah, it might be.
聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの情報を
Visions of Mana.
Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにいち早くお伝えできる機会をいただけ
Oh,
て
that's a secret.
大変光栄です。コンソールゲームとしては約17年ぶりとなる聖剣伝説シリーズの完全新作。聖剣伝説シリーズは1991年にファイナルファンタジー外伝として誕生して以降、
Visions of Mana.
マナと聖剣をめぐって描かれる
イエーイ
愛をテーマに個性豊かなキャラクターたち、心に響
These
く
guys
楽曲
really
の
want
数々
Japan, huh?
武器の特性を生かして戦うアクション RPG としてこれまでに17作発売され長らく愛されてきました。本作は30年以上の歴史あるシリーズの最新作となるため、これまで培われてきた聖剣伝説としての世界をしっかり感じられるものを目指して鋭意制作中です。
Oh, the whole Mana series.
フィールドでは自然や精霊とのつながりを感じられる色彩豊かな聖剣伝説の世界を体験してもらえると思います。シリーズおなじみのモンスタ
Yeah,
ーた
isn't
ち
the
も
new
本
one
作に
coming
登
out
場してい
to
ます。
Xbox?
And now I feel like it's coming to Game Pass, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's what this is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the latest one.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is gonna be like it's on Game Pass
聖
too.
剣伝説の生みの親である
It would-
石井
yeah,
光一さ
I
んと
could
と
see
も
that.
に聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの内容を紹介していきたいと思います。
Oh.
Hello, I am Koichi Shi from Grabs. I am so happy to introduce
Cozy
the
must be losing his
newest
shit
game
right now.
in the Mana series to Xbox players.
About to say Sixers Octavian's probably creaming his
シリーズ
jeans.
作品に登場したモンスターたちは私が考案したものです。
You might need
中
three
には
pairs.
小学生の頃、すでにイメージができていたものもあります。今作では、はじめはドット絵から
Vincent
スター
says
トした
Japan
モンスター
loves
たちを
Xbox. Yeah.
どのような形で
I see what
最
you
新
did
化
there,
し
bro.
て聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナに落とし込むか、デザインの方向性からモデルの完成イメージまでを監修する立場でプロジェクトに参加しました。聖剣伝説ファイナルファンタジー外伝を作っていた頃から、自分の頭の中ではモンスターたちは立体的に生き生きと動いて、これまで自分が携わった作品ではそれらをどうやって当時の技術で表現できるかにこだわって作ってきました。最新作では聖剣伝説のモンスターたちのただ可愛いだけではなく恐ろしさの部分もしっかりと表現できているので、バトル中はモンスターたちの表情にも注目してください。
これまで聖剣伝説シリーズには空を旅する海を渡る手助けをしてくれる頼もしい仲間たちがいましたが、今作には広大なフィールド探検に欠かせない新たな仲間が登場します。陸上を猛スピードで駆け回ってくれるピックル。ピックルも石井さんが新たに考案してくださっています。
We ride pickles around?
新たな仲間を考えるにあたっては、今作のマスコットキャラクターになるくらい可愛い動物にしたいという漠然とした思いがありました。その上で、ヨークシャ
This guy has such a look to him. I love
見た
it.
目アルマジルによく似た仙山
Blue
湖
shirt
や
guy.
古代
Very
エジプト神のアヌビス
The
の
leather
といった
jacket
具
guy.
体的なイメージが
He
浮かんで
belongs
き
to
て、
the
それ
Yakuza
ぞれ
game.
の特徴を取り入れながらラフデザインを書き起こしました。
I feel like my stream is slightly behind y'all's, but it's
足
okay.
の長さや丸まった時のイメージなど、ゲームの中での見え方も考え
They're
な
explaining
が
the
ら
dog thing on
調
your
整を
guys'
重ねて
screen.
いき、ピックルは誕生しました。
Yeah.
もう一つの挑戦は楽曲面です。
Your trusty
過去
steed.
さまざまなコンポーザーが携わられた楽曲の雰囲気が感じられつつも、最新作として素晴らしい新たな楽曲が生まれました。 BGM でもしっかり聖剣伝説シリーズらしさを感じてもらえると思います。過去シリーズの楽曲を手掛けたクリエイターたちが
This guy's very
全100
stylish
曲という
too.
大ボリュームの
With
制作に
glasses.
挑んでくれました。
Oh yeah.
Asian Harry
新
Potter.
たな試みとしてフィールドの探索からバトルまでをシームレスに体験できるよう、今作ではインタラクティブミュージックを導入しており、冒険の没入感を高めてくれます。探索中の BGM がバトルに入った瞬間、アレンジが切り替わる様を実際に聞いてみましょう。
Wow.
That combat looks
Well, it
kind of
makes
cool.
今作はアクション
Yeah.
RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。空中でのアクションがバトルの鍵となっており、武器での攻撃だけでなく魔法での攻撃も可能になっています。そして本作ならではの特徴として聖剣伝説シリーズではおなじみの精霊たちがいますが、その力を宿した武器を使うとバトルを手助けしてくれるようになります。
Okay, the battles get a bit wild.
精霊によっては様々な特性の違いがありますので、その効果とともに聖剣伝説の世界らしい不思議な力で爽快なバトルを楽しんでいただけます。
Yeah, that's a long
モン
segment.
スターやピックリにも注目してほしいの
It's a
で
big deal.
す。聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナーは聖剣伝説らしさ
It looks good.
感
I
じて
mean,
もらえ
I
る
hope
作
it's
品にな
good.
るよう
I've got them on my
中心
fantasy team,
チーム
so
みんなが頑張って
hopefully
くれ
this
ていますの
game
で
does well.
ぜひ発売日を楽しみに待っていてください。私自身もプレイするのを楽しみにしています。
聖剣伝説シリーズとして初めて Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにお届けする本作聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナーは今後も様々な情報をお届けしていきますので、ぜひご期待ください。この夏、この忘れられない冒険を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただける日が今から待ちきれません。
Summer. Sweet.
Someone called it Walk Blade. Oh my god.
Indiana Jones.
Nope.
No, this is Oxide.
Hello,
It's Ara.
and welcome to Oxide Games. We founded the studio in 2013.
This
with
is
our
the one that I have
personal
absolutely
experience
zero
with
idea.
some of the most beloved strategy games of all time, like Civilization V.
Yeah, it's not
We
my
came together to create
it's not my
something new and
genre,
innovative,
but
in a
I know a
genre
lot
we
of
all
people
love.
are excited for it.
Okay, cool.
Ara History Untold is the game we've dreamt of making.
Oh.
Ara is an homage to historical
They made Civ
gamers,
5?
strategy gamers.
It's like
direct
it's like
gamers.
Civilization.
It features
I don't-
all the depth and gameplay
Did they make
fans of
Civ
the
5?
genre love, where you'll explore
Said
the world,
something about it.
They're the
expand your
makers.
nation,
They're the
govern
makers
your
of Civ
people,
5.
and engage with
Okay.
your rivals on the international stage. But it isn't just more of the same. With Ara, we wanted to challenge some of the preconceived notions about the genre, push it forward in a modern, empowering, and truly compelling and approachable way.
That's pretty cool.
For example, we have over 100 instruments on display in the office, which are all things that we purchased in order to add to the soundtrack and expand the game and make it really good. Hi, Dan. That's Dan. We
That's
started in
Matt
his
right there.
basement. It's been an amazing process to see from concept to completion. We started small, building a robust game engine,
Laugh my ass
questioning
off.
our design assumptions, and prototyping out features, rediscovering what made us fall in love with strategy games in the first place.
The end result is Ara, the historical grand strategy game that presents a living world where you can rule how you want to rule and chart your own path to becoming the most prestigious nation on the planet.
For Ara, we knew we needed deep systems with outcomes that encourage exploration and give players the power to experiment and make meaningful strategic choices while still having agency
I'm
over
gonna
their
create
playstyle.
Wakanda.
We also wanted to explore more in different parts of history and give players from
Chaos.
around the world the chance to see the game reflect their unique perspective and not just ours.
And finally, we knew that for players to feel the impact of their decisions, they would need to see their
So I just looked it up.
reflected in
They
the game
worked
world
on
itself,
Civilization,
not just through numbers on a menu.
but
Okay.
technically the only
One
game
of the
they've
first
made
differences you'll
was
see when you dive
Ashes
into
of the
Ara is what we
Singularity
call
in
the living
2016.
world. It's a procedurally generated.
Oh, I
open
remember
world
that game.
bursting
They
with
worked
life.
on Civilization,
Intuitive,
Command and
authentic,
Conquer, and
immersive
Galactic
space, a blank
Civilizations.
canvas for players to paint the society of their
You said
dreams.
Ashes off?
The living world isn't just a map.
Ashes of the
it's the
Singularity.
choices players make over the course of the game. They can see everything from the settling of the wilderness to cultural influence on
Oh,
architecture
procedurally
of the time,
generated.
to the thousands of citizens living
interesting.
their lives and reacting to the changes. We want players
no,
to
one-
feel like
one
they're truly
playthrough is the same.
occupying the world, leading their people as they thrive and grow. Core to the vision of
I'll
Ara
probably
is our
play this.
philosophy of
Yeah,
rule
I'll
how
give it a
you want
shot.
to rule.
I've never played. I've never really gotten into a game like
Prestige
this.
system.
To win a game of Ara, players will compete with their rivals to build the most influential, impressive, and important nation the world has ever known. This is measured by prestige, the player's score that proves their worth as a leader.
The prestige system gives players the chance to decide what kind of leader they want to be. Do they want to pursue great works of arts and culture? Military might. Scientific advancement? The choice is theirs. In Ara, there are no set victory conditions. Players get to decide what is most important to them and focus and prioritize
You can make
on those
Gundams.
goals while still being able to win the game.
Personally, when I play Ara, I like to build
Let's
triumphs.
go.
Nice.
Triumphs are our
Dude, I'm
collection of
feeling that.
incredible monuments and
Record.
architectural
Making
achievements from
Wakanda
throughout human
Gundam.
history.
That's what I'm
Like the
doing.
Great Pyramid of Giza. They're hard to build, but worth
This
it,
is for
giving huge prestige bonuses
Let's
and
go.
game-changing abilities to the nation that constructs them.
Another aspect of Ara that
Pyramids.
I'm
How many
personally
slaves
excited
do we have
about
to-
is
you
our
know what, never
crafting
mind.
system.
The crafting system
Jesus.
offers a unique challenge to the player that they generally won't see often in the 4X genre. Succeeding at balancing, gathering the right things, turning them into the tools that you need, and then finally getting to the outcome or reward of something like an important improvement or triumph just changes the challenge that exists in Ara compared to other 4X games.
Crafting plays out in Ara at a national scale, with players honing and combining the natural resources they harvest into all manner of goods and components. Those are the foundation for everything, from international
Football Manager
trade
before
to
this comes
improving their
out.
cities' and citizens' lives, and even manufacturing the weapons necessary to draft military units. The crafting system in Ara encourages thoughtful, advanced planning. It rewards players who can see the strategic outcome of all their collective decisions, and not just the individual ones.
I'm proud of the work that's gone into our simultaneous turn system. Many strategy games have players alternate taking turns.
So I'm trying to look this up.
Their opponent's
Is Oxide a first-party
all
studio?
players'
I
actions
don't
are
see it
at
anywhere.
the same
No,
time.
they're not a
This
first-party
rewards players'
studio,
ability to
but
navigate
they have a
uncertainty,
deal for this
to
game,
predict
I
and
guess.
strategically
Gotcha.
plan
Through, it's
for
through
what
Xbox
scenarios
Publishing.
in the moment. This system
Oh,
makes
okay.
the
Is it
players feel
exclusive?
more real.
So it's
I-
exclusive, man.
I believe it
Yeah,
is,
it's pretty
yes.
good.
Once your turn is
Gotcha.
finished, you have to wait for a long time. With simultaneous turns,
Well, I'll
to
land on
explode, there's
PlayStation,
times
you know.
low, you get to
Vibranium
keep
is
playing the game and
microtransaction
stay
gated.
engaged rather than having those periods of downtime where you're not doing anything.
Then I'm not gonna get Vibranium.
It's not
because
easy
fuck
sifting
microtransactions.
through all of history and picking what to include. For Ara, we wanted to offer a fresh perspective, so we looked at cultures and societies throughout the millennia with the broadest lens possible.
Where this approach really shines is in our leaders. Leaders are so often seen as military personnel, or
Shaka.
prominent government figures.
Let's
But leaders
go.
come in so many different forms. They're thought leaders, scientific and cultural prodigies, and many more.
Each leader in Ara has a number of special abilities determined by their personality
Confucius.
traits, as well as a powerful and unique leader trait informed by their contributions to world history.
With a diverse global roster, we know players
It's like you
will find
unlock
leaders
leaders
that
on
they
this
will
game.
want to play. And even a few that may surprise
like it.
them with how fun it is when those leaders are handed the reins of power.
For us at Oxide, player feedback is the only way to really understand what you're
I
making.
know one leader that
It
they
gives
didn't
us
include,
that
yeah?
priceless perspective from the people we're making Ara for. You.
Does she have a
Building the
hammock
game
set up under her
alongside real
desk?
players has given us that critical player
Just go with
feedback.
it.
Not gonna lie, that's kind of
I believe
amazing.
this makes for a
That's
deep
pretty.
connection
That's
between the
pretty. I
players
mean, if
and
you
the
can do
game.
it, that's
One of my
awesome.
favorite examples is when we first introduced the concept of dangerous wildlife to the game. It turns out, in our first iteration, it was
So
maybe a
people will
little
walk
bit
over to
too
the desk and
aggressive
not
disruptive.
go behind it and be like, "Oh, they're not here," and then go away.
Insiders made a forum post that was just
Because she's not getting paid today.
someone get these
Damn.
feline demons away from me. I'm happy to report, based on more recent feedback, that I think we ended up in a good place
Cougars.
with the overall threat level of mountain lions to
Well.
a player's citizenry.
It's been years of hard work to bring you a strategy experience like no other. And we're so excited that we can finally see the finish line. We can't wait for players to get their hands on the game later this year.
But the launch of Ara is only the beginning. We are going to maintain our insider program
This game
at
actually
release
looks pretty
date
good.
and continue to listen to players and support the game into the future.
On behalf of
It definitely
everyone
looks
at
super
Oxide
cool.
Games, thank you
I'm
for
just
joining us
not
today.
into
we can't
this
wait for you to play Ara
sort of
and
genre,
create
so-
your own history.
Yeah.
They're always fun co-op.
I don't think it'll stick for me, but I will definitely be willing to give that a shot.
Please do. Fall
Ball.
2020. What's that? Is that November, October?
Fall.
Oh, it's not even on.
Oh,
Not
it's
even
not
on
going to be on
console.
console. It's only
Yeah.
on PC.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
obviously.
it. No, actually, I'm a 4090 PC Master Race now.
Hey.
Finally, we get to find our first
excited
person.
for
or
this.
third person.
Välkommen till Uppsala, Sverige, här hos Machine
It's first
Games.
person, I bet.
We are really excited to finally be able to share our work on Indiana Jones. Since the first film came out,
Guten
Indiana
Tag.
Jones has always represented the ultimate adventure. Even today, it's one of the most iconic franchises in pop culture. In this game, you aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones. You will see through his eyes and experience a journey that we hope lives up to the proud legacy of Indiana Jones. When Todd Howard
First person.
Nice.
That's what it sounds like.
we would be a very good fit
Through his
to help
eyes.
bring it to life.
That's
I've
what it
wanted to
sounds
make an
like.
Indiana Jones game forever.
I knew it was
I
gonna be
had this
first
idea
person.
for what it would be like and the story, what Indy was going
God
after,
damn it,
what
just show us
period of his
gameplay.
life it was
What's up,
in,
Todd Howard?
what kind of arc he was going to have. And
God
as the years
Howard.
went on, I thought, who would be like the best studio in the world to make this? And it was my friends at Machine Games. I can remember pitching Lucasfilm on the
I'm
game and
interested
being,
to see
you know,
this.
a little bit nervous because
Yeah, this is gonna be
look,
cool.
it's, you know, Indiana Jones, and their response was just overwhelmingly
Oh,
positive.
shut
and
up,
just that
Sonny Slim.
excitement
Todd
for
Howard's
the
involved.
project,
R.I.P.
And they have just been
Shut
so
up.
trusting and supportive of everything that we want to do with the game. It's been a long time.
It won't
I've
be
been a fan
vehicles,
of this
that's
my
what-
whole
that's for
life,
sure.
and I couldn't
Oh
be more
my
excited
goodness.
to show you
Y'all
what
need
the
to
team
stop
here has
with
been up
that.
to. Let's take our first look at the new Indiana Jones game.
Oh man. Oh, let's
Let
go.
me tell you what you are missing.
Here we go.
Wow, let's do it.
While you were playing your pointless game, I was playing you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, it's a Telltale game.
You're wondering, maybe you should have
Chill.
built yourself a life of meaning.
Nice graphics.
Yeah, it looks good.
Ending up here, dead and forgotten
I think they got Harrison Ford as the voice actor.
of Africa.
Hmm. I doubt it.
It looks kind of like 2D a little bit, doesn't it?
It's him. It's Harrison Ford.
Oh.
Myths,
Well, yeah, Harrison Ford plays the character, right?
history,
I
Well,
hope
it
it
would be
would.
nice if it, oh, it's first person.
just different
Well,
ways
there
to
you go.
interpret the past. Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, scattered and buried.
Voice actor sounds good.
Yeah.
Just waiting.
It's definitely Harrison Ford-esque.
Yeah, stoic.
Can't just run
Is Mike
away
here?
from your problems, Indiana.
I haven't heard Mike say anything in a while.
Yeah, I haven't.
Is Ham here?
This looks so good.
Wow.
Wow, that looks
Throughout
really
history.
good.
Mankind has built sites of.
Wow, that
Wow,
looks so
the
good.
Wilhelm scream. Do you guys hear that?
If you were to draw
Yeah.
through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle.
Oh shit. Dude, that whip looks awesome.
Wow.
With these guys before.
Now that would look sick.
Trust me.
He's
You
whipping
need to walk
it.
in the park.
Okay, then.
What do you mean if I could keep up?
This definitely sounds like Harrison Ford.
It's very. I don't think it is him, but it's very close, which is
It
good.
sounds, yeah, it sounds
Like a young Harrison Ford.
like a young. He sounds like an old man now.
Let's fucking go.
This looks.
Hey, Mike.
Hey,
this
there's
looks
Mike.
Great.
I can't fucking wait. Go back to you.
Welcome.
I knew
And
him
the
was
great
gonna
circle.
like this one.
You have any
Wow.
idea how old that was?
2025? Or is it going to
I think
actually be
it's
this year?
I think it's this year. We'll see.
Indiana Jones
Hopefully.
is such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many people.
Everyone here at the studio has their own indie stories and memories.
Most of us grew up with his adventures and have been fans of the movies and the character for years. He's a brilliant archaeologist, he's a charismatic everyman, he's passionate and determined. And for us, he's synonymous with adventure.
Now we have the opportunity to tell a new Indiana Jones story for a modern gaming audience. Our game is all about putting you in Indy's
He's an alpha
shoes,
male.
letting you see and feel what
Oh,
he
yeah.
sees and feels. For us at Machine Games,
Just
we do
chock
that
full of
best with first
testosterone.
person.
I
It's the
promise.
ideal perspective
Is
to
Andrew
bring you
Tate
into the
approved?
rich, exciting, and
Yeah,
interactive
yeah.
world. We believe that being up close
Yo.
and personal to the adventure is key, making each action
I knew it
feel
was
like
gonna be
your own.
first person. I was.
Whether it's
That's what
cracking a
Machine
whip,
Games does, right? Most of their games.
solving
Yeah,
puzzles
I was
in
like, there's no
ancient
way they're doing
temples,
third person.
or
Sick.
seeing your knuckles go bloody in a fist
Yeah,
fight.
the whip looks good.
All of these moments are much more intense.
I don't know
in
the
first
aiming is
person.
gonna work with it
But
though.
we still want you to have those moments. Seeing his iconic silhouette,
Fist
with the
fighting,
hat,
nice.
the whip, and so for things like cutscenes and environmental traversal, we pull the camera back for a third-person view.
Oh.
Sounds like she's
Indiana
getting turned
Jones and the
on.
Great Circle is set
Oh.
between Raiders of the Lost
The
Ark
whip.
and The Last Crusade.
Relax.
When our game
Reel it in, Vinny. Reel it in.
at Marshall College. He wakes up in the middle of the night to the sounds of a break-in.
Oh,
and rushes to confront
that's
the
awesome.
thief in the college
Yeah.
museum. The
I love that
mysterious
it's
giant of a
trying to
man
be
makes off
canon.
with what seems to be a historically insignificant artifact, sparking Indiana's curiosity.
Who the hell are you?
Following the trail, Indiana heads to the Vatican, hoping to learn why this particular relic was stolen, and discovers that things
Andy
aren't what they
Man.
appear.
That looks like Venom.
He starts pulling
The
at
guy
the
that plays
strings of a
Venom.
mystery, and it all unravels until he has no choice but to see it through to the end, whatever the end may be.
On next plane to Rome. Stop. Need
Sonny in the chat said that somebody said that it's Troy Baker playing Indiana Jones.
Oh,
We
that
always
makes
talk
sense.
about how clever
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Indiana was.
surprised.
Baker or
That had
Tony
to be
Baker?
one of our guiding
It says-
principles.
oh,
in
okay.
the
He said Troy.
type of game we were making.
Okay.
It wouldn't be Indy if he wasn't using his wits to get.
I love
through
how they
the
keep saying
situation.
Indiana Jones.
The most
I love that.
powerful Indiana Jones experience we can
Indiana
make is
Jones.
the one that
Indiana
makes you
Jones.
think first.
Jones.
Dr. Jones!
Sure, there will be some obstacles that will be more easily overcome with the revolver or a gun taken from a disarmed
Puzzles.
guard. But I think most of the time you'll have more fun, and to be honest, a more genuine indie experience by finding more clever ways to solve a problem.
We always want to be offering more solutions, whether it's trying a different path through the environment to get around enemies, observing enemy patrols and using them to your advantage, or using the tools at your disposal, like the whip.
It's an amazing global adventure with action propelling you through your journey.
We have these really diverse environments for you to explore.
Wow.
Indy's
That
journey
looks
will take you
sick.
to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai, the pyramids of Egypt, the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
We look carefully at each location and the time period the game is set in, and we're trying to make it as authentic and accurate as possible.
We love creating rich, vibrant worlds, and in this game, we also had the goal of making it feel like a true cinematic Indiana Jones adventure.
This game looks like it's gonna
One
come
of
out
the biggest
tomorrow
ways
or
to do that
something.
is with the music.
That was all concept art. So we just
John Williams is the original composer for the indie films. And
Yeah,
we're
they
really
did
lucky to
just show
have found
concept
Gordy
art.
Hab,
Yeah.
a composer who's been able to capture Williams' essence with his score for The Great Circle.
We also take a very movie-like approach
Nice.
to things like cinematics.
Love a good
We're very
inspired
visible
score.
with our production style.
The guy needs that
We use a lot of
Lucasfilm
stunt
taste.
Things like this help us bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
And of course, our characters do a lot to help bring the world to life.
Hey, they
as
said
well.
movie, Lo.
Next to Indy, Gina is our other main
Hey, there you go, Lo.
Where Indy is pursuing answers for the sake of curiosity, Gina has a
Check
personal
in.
stake in getting to the bottom of the core mystery.
Gina is an investigative reporter who has a lot riding.
Oh.
She's the real protagonist
Hell
of the
yeah,
game.
that's why I'm
Now
playing
she's
it,
found
baby.
an ally in this determined
Yep.
American professor. Their paths are intertwined, and they'll
Give her
lead
the
each other
archaeology
in order
shorts.
to get to the bottom.
The
of
concept art is really cool looking.
Yeah, I really like the concept art.
Fine. What do you mean if I can keep up?
We always love our villains. I
And then
think
he
we
fails
might
to
have
keep up,
found our
obviously.
favorite one yet in Emmerich Voss. He's this intensely psychological man. He's obsessed with the
Dude,
hero.
what if it launches today?
and
That
the
looks like a
critics.
machine
He's
games
highly
villain. Good lord.
intelligent and the perfect foil for India.
Yep.
They're both brilliant
Looks-
people,
yeah, very
compelled by
German.
their passions and obsessions, but driven down wildly
Yeah.
different roads.
He creeps up on you and gets under your skin like he gets under in the skin. It's captivating.
Dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
One of our mottos for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is adventure first. But in every indie adventure, there are always those moments where he finds
I
himself
think Ham
in the
just
action.
left.
That's been one of those
That scene
balancing
kind of
acts
looks
for
like
us,
a As
and we've
Dusk
ended up with
Falls
this sort of
type of
hybrid
scene.
experience
For
that
some
mixes
reason, I
melee
don't know why.
combat,
I'm not
stealth,
seeing it
and
like
gunplay.
that. You're saying 2D. I'm not seeing
Approach any given
that same art
situation is
style.
up to you. You may choose to sneak
think
around
it's
an
the
enemy
lighting.
patrol, or maybe
Yeah, that
just
might be
pick up a shovel and whack them on the back of their head.
Oh, this
And
looks
when
so
you can't
good,
do
man.
this,
Damn.
You got Indie's most iconic.
Oh, balls!
Just like
He
you
went
see
for
in
the
movies,
balls.
one of our goals has been to make the whip as fun and multi-purposed as possible. We want
That's
it
so Indie
integrated
Jones.
into every aspect of the game.
You can use it as a traversal tool to make your way around the environment. You can use it as a distraction.
Ooh.
And yes, you can absolutely use it in combat. Everything
Shit.
you expect from Indie's Whip. And hopefully a little bit more. Puzzles are a key feature in our game. The spirit of discovery is so important to Indiana Jones. Obviously, there are a handful of puzzles on the main path, but a lot of the puzzles are optional and are just there for the players who want to experience them. Epic traps, small secrets, and hidden puzzles that blend right in with their surroundings.
One thing I love about our game is the level of interactivity that
Yeah,
we
the
get.
concept art's
We have this
awesome. I
role
wonder how
play
long they really have been
stream,
working on
anything
this.
could potentially hide a secret.
It is
The
really
more you
good.
look, the more you'll discover.
Dude, I think Xbox is gonna have a lot of Game of the Year contenders this year. At
I want
least
to thank you all
this and
for
Hellblade.
joining us for our
They
big
might.
reveal of Indiana
They won't-
Jones and the Great Circle.
They won't win anything at the
Machine
Keeleys,
Games is
but okay.
known for creating these roller coaster experiences with huge set pieces, surprising twists, and immersive narratives. It's exciting for us that we have been able to stay so true to the Indiana Jones franchise and create such an authentic experience while still being able to showcase what makes us us. We are making a game for everyone, whether you are very familiar with the franchise or not. Because at the heart of Indiana Jones is an incredible adventure, and I think that's something everyone wants to be part of. I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be coming later this year, and we cannot wait to share more soon.
Looks so good.
I'm very interested in that.
Yeah, I didn't expect anything more than 2024.
probably November, huh?
God fucking damn, man. Let's go.
That looks so good.
I'm excited as shit. Oh.
Need a tissue, bro?
Outro sizzle.
Should I take one?
Is it animals, children, and game developers?
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech.
Core to the vision
That's
of
funny.
Ara is our
It
philosophy.
doesn't get more diverse
how
than
you
that
want
too,
to
man.
rule.
That's really cool.
Stay happy.
Yeah.
Creating
First
an
person
immersive
Indiana
I don't think-
Avowed
Jones,
is anchored in the
RPG,
world we build.
Hellblade, strategy game,
You aren't just playing as
and
Indy,
then
you are Indiana
a new
Jones.
mana game.
My name is
I didn't think I was gonna like Ara, but Frick, they sold me.
聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。
Nice.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Now they have I guess ESO coming up next. Oh man, that was awesome. I'm like, I kind of felt like Indy was gonna be third person because I was telling Ham's not even here, but I was telling Ham that they mentioned Rand, I think it was reading the description on Xbox too and said, put yourself into the famous leather jacket of Indiana Jones. And I was like, that sounds like it's going to be first person.
Yeah.
And dude, they sold me on it. They definitely sold me on that. Were you there to see Avowed, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike, you weren't awesome at all.
Yeah, I just wanted to like be in the moment. I was just realizing I was like dissociating. So I just wanted to give all my thoughts at the end. Yeah, Avowed looked awesome. They definitely fixed the texture related kind of weird oddities that it first had.
Just the lighting. It looked like
it was the lighting.
The lighting
It was
weird.
like it'd be like a nighttime looking area, and it looked almost like that direct sunlight was on. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
So that looked fixed. It doesn't look nowhere near as and because of that, it looks nowhere near as cartoonish as let's say this is not a dig at the Outer Worlds because I like the Outer Worlds a lot, but it looks more it's still stylistic. Don't get me wrong, but it looks
style. Looks
it's kind of like it's in that like category.
High fantasy.
Hellblade 2 looked gorgeous. It looked really fun too. I also really like how it just looks way more engaging. It looks a bit more engaging now, and probably something I'll actually play. The first one didn't really connect with me, but a lot of things don't really the first time I play it. The strategy game actually looked pretty cool. What else did they show?
They showed Visions of
Visions of Mana.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really particularly big into those type of games, but that did look cool. They looked like they had a lot of passion. So I'm happy for those that are into those games. That's a big deal for Xbox.
Yeah.
To actually, even though I don't particularly really care that much for them, it is a big deal for Xbox and for those people that want those type of games on these platforms. For me though, it's mostly Indiana Jones that was like really
mind blowing.
Yeah, what I really wanted.
Star of the show.
Yeah, like that's what and the fact it is coming in 2024 makes me really happy. It just I think it's great too, the focus on, a lot of games have this per se, but I'm happy they did talk about the fact it's gonna be like stealthing, punching, whipping, trying to just get away and not fight, because that is Indiana Jones. I'm not planning to play this game like it's Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Even though I probably will at some points because that's in my DNA. But
I'm just running and sliding and
yeah, you know what I mean? Dashing, sliding, vaulting, 360ing into every fight like a psychopath. But yeah, that game also looked gorgeous too.
It did.
It looked really, and I noticed there when they showed it again, it looked like he jumped onto a Japanese fighter plane, if I noticed that correctly. So I'm kind of curious where that
was it a plane or a blimp?
Yeah,
no, it was
the
plane.
The plane. The blimp was definitely German. I'm pretty sure I saw one of the Italian what do they call them, the black shirts, in that part where they drop the vase. I think that was an Italian black shirt. I don't know. I was kind of like looking at my phone, seeing everyone else freak out in the chat, and I kind of like missed a few seconds. I was just so excited. I was looking up, and you know what I mean. Yeah. But I'm just really excited for that, because especially it's going to take us all over the world. It's not like we're going to be like in one place. We're going to be in so many different locations for things to discover. Yeah, I think that was a very solid show. I greatly enjoyed what we saw.
Sounds good. I know Shiv and Loke, because Loke, you're going on with Ham here to do a recap, right? Oh, well, I don't know. He might already be on there, honestly. But Shiv, you need to get out of here because you need to get back to work, right?
Yeah, I've got like 5 minutes.
Okay, so what do you think, bud? before you leave?
I was really surprised about how good everything looked. I mean, Hellblade we've seen so much for already, but it was kind of cool to get some insight into like the story. And I was wondering because I mean, like the first game is just like completely in Senua's head, right?
Mhm.
So I have been wondering for a while, like, is this just gonna completely abandon that idea, or like what are we doing? So it was cool to see just an idea of what we were actually gonna get, and like, oh, we're gonna have some actual characters, and we're gonna go to
Yeah.
Iceland. Okay, so that's cool. I mean, that's my number 2 most anticipated title this year. Avowed looks great. I'm still surprised by how excited I am for that because I just don't play those RPG games, but I really like Outer Worlds and Obsidian, so I'm excited for that. It looks really cool. Indiana Jones, I wasn't excited for it, but now I am. So,
That's
I mean, like there
Gotta
was
get
zero.
excited
We
over,
didn't
like,
have anything for it, right? So
Yeah,
but
no,
also
yeah, exactly.
again, like what Machine Games is, they're Bethesda,
Wolfenstein.
right? So
Yeah, Bethesda, Wolfenstein.
I was just kind of like, okay, because I don't really play Bethesda games, so I was just like, oh, okay, Indiana Jones. I mean, I love Indiana Jones. I always have since I was a kid. So, it looks really cool, and I'm really, really excited for that now. So I'm definitely gonna be adding that to my game schedule to play this year. I think it'll be late this year, definitely like November or something.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have a few late games this year. I think.
Right, and like Sunny Slim was saying in the chat, it makes me wonder like what's gonna happen until May. It's a January, so that's kind of worrisome. I'm not gonna play the strategy game. I don't really play those games. Looks really cool though, and this is only their second game, so I hope it does well for that developer. And Visions of Mana is on my fantasy critic team, so I hope it does super well. I hope it gets a 98.
Let's go.
Because I need the points this year. But I don't play those
I love
games,
that.
so I don't really care. I mean, that's really like Mike was saying, like that's awesome that it's on Xbox. Like that's good for those people. I'm sure Sixers Octavian is creaming in his jeans watching that. So, good for them and good for the relationship of Xbox to Japan. I know that's always been a big, point of contention.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's great. Good for that. I mean, I'm just happy that my platform that I like is doing well. But
definitely,
I won't play it. So.
But I mean, man, I appreciate you stopping by, especially because I know this is your
thanks
lunch
for the
break.
invite.
This is your lunch break.
Yeah,
so it's very much appreciated. It was nice
got
talking
my
to you.
sleeping. Oh, she just woke up. My 6-month-old behind me. Gonna feed her, and then my toddler's about to wake up. So.
All right, man.
And then I gotta work. So, but thanks for inviting me. I really appreciate
No problem,
it.
man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, man.
No problem, Luke. And
This
I
was
know
good.
I want to get your thoughts, Luke, before we get out here, because I know you're doing a recap with Ham. I'm pretty sure, right?
I'm gonna drop now, so I'll see you guys later.
See you later,
Not
Shin.
right
Thank you.
now. All right, later. This show was. I'm a bit disappointed.
Okay, let us hear it. Let us hear it, Luke. Come on. Let it all out, bud.
It's not PlayStation centric or anything. Just like
Okay.
Senua Saga.
Not PlayStation centric. I'm just kidding.
No, that's not. I'm just saying, Senua Saga. Like I said, we've seen this before. Nothing new. It didn't even need to be at the developer direct. All we needed to know was when's it coming. All right. Ara is a PC exclusive. Would have been nice if it was on console. Avowed was the real banger of the show for me, and I understand you guys with the like the American influence and how you guys hold indie like dear to you guys and your culture.
Don't lump us. You're from Texas, Luke. Don't do this.
Oh, buzz off.
Keep going. Keep going, bud.
My point is, I don't give two wet farts in a hurricane about Indiana Jones.
So now you get how we feel about Metal Gear.
Okay, I'm kicking you out. No, I'm kidding. Keep going.
Oh shit.
That's
pretty much it.
Listen, that's fair.
What?
Because guess what? You're talking about Americans and their love for Indiana. I don't have a huge love for Indiana Jones. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really don't. I didn't grow up watching.
I wasn't looking forward to it either.
I didn't. I didn't grow up watching it. I played the game on Xbox, the original Xbox. I thought it was cool, like what little bit I played of it. But like I don't have an attachment to Indiana Jones. But what they showed today looked awesome.
I got deaf myself. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no problem. But what they showed today looked awesome, especially because I had a sneaking suspicion it would be first person after hearing the last Xbox 2 podcast, and I was like, okay, it's going to be interesting to see how they tackle that, and seeing what they're doing with that, I'm sold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm totally sold on a first person game, 100%. And that's I'm happy with that because I was a little worried what a first person indie game would be, but after seeing it, I'm very happy, very happy.
Right. So I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. Personally.
I'm giving it an 11.
I give it a 10. I give it a 10. That's like everything I want in the showcase: gameplay, information about the game, and just straight like no talking and like for long periods of time.
Yeah, I'm with that. I give it, if I'm gonna rate it, I give it 9 out of 10. The only reason I don't give it 10 is because we didn't get dates for Avowed, which is understandable considering the fact that it's at the end of the year. It's in fall, so I guess that makes sense. And we didn't get a date for Indy. Well, like
Indiana,
so I give it a 9 out of 10. But like I agree with Vinny, everything I wanted to see. You showed me gameplay. You showed me how things are gonna work. You showed me what they're gonna look like. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. I'm happy. I'm very happy with that show. But yeah, I mean, before we get out of here, anybody else have anything else to say before we hop up out of here? I get back to building my computer.
Sensei, no, I did not get a lot of messages from Psycho Mantis. I was just watching the showcase, bro. Just watching the showcase.
Vincent Vega says it's a B- for me. Fair enough.
Wait, there's some more?
What's that?
Oh. There's some more. There's the Elder Scrolls stuff.
ESO online. They're doing like a whole show after the Developer Direct.
Well, I ain't staying up for that. It's midnight. I'm gonna wait for him for another 10 minutes. If he doesn't show up, I'm going to bed, bro.
Go ahead and watch your ESO. I know you love it.
Yeah, sure.
But we're gonna get up out of here. Appreciate you guys for watching it with us. It's very much appreciated. The chat was active, and that's good to see. But I mean, don't expect a video tomorrow. I'll probably have a video recapping all this stuff Saturday. But yeah, then next week back to normal, everything Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So look forward to that. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.
Peace into the Middle East.